So when we were first entering Auschwitz, I don't think any of us really realized the extent of what we were going to see.
We go through so many years of schooling and we always read about World War II and all these concentration camps and what Hitler did and all this stuff. But nothing could really have prepared us for actually going to Auschwitz.
I don't know, everybody says it's surreal, and that's what it is, because it's like a nightmare.
None of us were really prepared for what we were walking into, but we were told it would just be something almost unbearably sad, and it was really our imaginations at work just trying to comprehend what we were about to walk into.
When I first arrived in Auschwitz, I stepped off the bus and I got a sickening feel in my stomach.
Just waiting outside of the gates and just getting off the bus, I don't even know, you couldn't prepare yourself.
Entering the facility was also really surreal as we're walking through these gates, and the reception itself is in one of the old buildings, the gates of Auschwitz almost.
So the gates in German said, "Work makes you free." It was just a big lie that was told to the people who were at Auschwitz.
It had all been redone on the inside, but it was these are the same doors that a lot of the SS guards and stuff would walk into, coming to work and stuff like that. So it was just it was this really weird feeling all of a sudden being in this building that was just used for extermination of a whole group of people.
One of the worst parts was definitely Block 11, the punishment cells, I think they were called. There were starvation cells and little rooms where people would be isolated, so when you're already feeling so alone and broken down and left just to die, essentially, you're taken one step past that and you're left to do that alone without the help of your family or anybody else.
You saw the shoes that were taken from the Jewish people when they arrived. You saw the suitcases. You saw hairbrushes. You saw shaving utensils. You saw all their personal belongings.
Between two of the buildings, there was the execution wall, where pretty much someone who was unfit to work, they stood or kneeled down in front of this wall and they were shot. That was how their life was taken, a bullet to the head, and that was it.
The gas chambers, I don't have a whole lot of memory of that just because I rushed through them so quickly. I couldn't be in there. That kind of place is just, there's so much in that.
And I think you really need to see it to realize that, this is a mistake that we're never going to make again. And to realize the scope of these issues, it's really important to see it for yourself.
All I have to say in closing is that the fact that this happened at all, there is no humanity in humanity. That's all there is.